Hello everyone, I am Archit Acharya and I am going to speak about the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the Indian IT industry. India's information technology sector, largely made up of software services and business process management firms, lately joined by e-commerce ventures and startups, is facing a grim short-term future. No need to look beyond that because, as Keynes said, in the long run we are all dead. Two of the sector's biggest markets, the US and Europe, which account for 80 to 85% of business, have been most severely affected by the coronavirus pandemic and are under virtual lockdown. So is India for that matter. What can happen to a sector when both client and vendor are caught in a freeze frame can well be imagined. It could have been described as being in a state of cardiac arrest, but for the fact that there are some valiant efforts on the work to home front. In this grim scenario, one positive sign till now is no large firm, as they are cash rich, has begun to talk of layoffs or redundancies. But issuing of pink slips in small firms has begun. As for them, it is a question of survival. There is, however, a catch in big firms not going for layoffs. What is bound to be affected in performance related pay and bonuses, which determines a good part of the compensation package of mid level managers and above. Perhaps the only good news to come out of the sector is Cognizant, which is American owned and behaves as such. Cognizant, contrarily, has raised the pay of a good section of staff by 25% to compensate them for the coronavirus related trauma. Expert opinion in the industry feels that discretionary and digital spending are likely to be affected. If this is not visible immediately, then the impact will come after a lag of a quarter and most likely show in the guidance for the next year. Right now, the scenario is what prevailed in during 2008. But the negative feeling is that there may not be the kind of V-shaped recovery that there was during the 2008 crisis as a result of extensive central bank easing up. The difference now is that the central banks feel helpless as the interest rates worldwide are already almost zero. In this scenario, there are two more positives. One is the work from home appears to have taken off. Plus, active lobbying by the industry with the government has ensured the IT sector has been given the essential tag so that the staff who need to go to the office are able to do so. Two, an unexpected good turn is being done by the development that most common people will consider to be negative. The rupee is losing to the US dollar, and in the process, it is giving a boost to the revenue estimates of Indian firms, most of whose revenue is earned in dollars. As for TCS, 85% of its employees, both offshore and onshore, are working from home. Business continuity has been ensured with minimal staff working from office. The immediate focus is to ensure the staff are not downed by the coronavirus. Steps like early introduction of travel restrictions and ensuring a safe working environment have been given priority. Around 80% of Infosys global workshop is around 80% of global Infosys workforce is operating from home, and its main focus has been to ensure business continuity. According to JP Morgan, Infosys and TCS are best placed to deal with the worst case scenarios. This is because they have lower financial leverage and are able to drive delivery shifts. Long term gains are likely to come from accelerated digital transformation and greater offshoring. Morgan Stanley sees clients in travel and hospitality sectors likely to cut spends. This can affect companies which have more number of clients in this sector. Thank you.